Hello. In this video, we're going to prove that the opposite angles in a quadrilateral that's been inscribed are supplementary to each other. So I'm going to focus on that angle here and this angle here, and both of them are inscribed inside this circle. So let me call this angle x degrees, and I'll say that this angle is y degrees. Now, what that means is because x has been inscribed, the measure of x is an inscribed angle, the arc that I'm outlining would have a measure of 2x degrees. We take 2 times x and that many degrees. And then the other arc right here has a measure of 2 times y degrees. Now, because these things form an entire circle, we know that 2x degrees plus 2y degrees is going to make 360 degrees. Now, what I can do from here, if I divide everything by 2, divide both sides of the equation by 2, I end up with x plus y equals 180. And so that tells me that angles x and y sum to 180. And since they sum to 180, that x and y are supplementary. This is the definition of supplementary angles, two angles who add to 180. So we know something new about quadrilaterals. If they're inscribed inside of a circle, their opposite angles have to equal 180. You have to sum to 180 because they are supplementary. Let's use that information on the next slide. So we want to find the measure of each missing angle. So let's start here, and I'll call that x here. And so we know that because they're opposite angles, x and 112, they have to add together to make 180 degrees. And so I'll subtract 112 on both sides. And x will equal 68. So this is a 68 degree angle right there. And then the other one, we add, and I'll call this y here. So we'll add y and 73, and that'll make 180. And I'll subtract 73 on both sides. And so y will be 107. So this is a 107 degree angle. And you can just double check if you want that all of these would add to 360. We know the interior angles have to add to 360. Because if we do 107 plus 73, that's going to make 180. And then we add on 112 plus 68, that's going to make 180. And so we have 180 plus 180. And sure enough, they total to 360 degrees like a quadrilateral should. Okay, so that's our proof. Opposite angles in an inscribed quadrilateral are supplementary. For now, we are done.